lost. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. Oh, my heart's so true. A courage will pull us through. You teach me how to... What? What are you doing here? I selected you? Alright, fine. You're annoying. I'm sorry, that's mean. You're not that annoying.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
You're a crow and a deriva. You're expected. Forgive Thea. You know how she gets when a contract is delayed.
You're apologizing for her. Strange days.
On that, we would agree, and perhaps more.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. We all know assassination is not really about killing. It's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
So we send a message from the crows. What's our first step?
We have a... He said he was onto something
Darn
that
it.
Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Help a fellow crow? Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
Alright, downstairs I'll go. Just that boat there are no stairs. Kind of embarrassing. I think I should know this place better. But nevertheless.
Let's go.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem de winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a bit of misery now.
Right.
Wait, I was supposed to buy them in that house? Sorry, I just googled it and it just says that it needs it for upgrades or something.
Welcome to the Dapper Duelist. While magic is outlawed under the Anthem, we have some excellent casting leather for display purposes.
Display purposes. That's fine.
Oh, you have a keen eye.
You're at my Mentos.
Would you like to see what we have?
I am broke.
I
hope
love
no
how
one-
different cultures make things in unique ways.
I hope no one asks me for any money anytime soon. Well, I've been inventorying. Ah, here's a rope. Okay. And Belara is a mage. Rogue. Mage. We've got 2 ropes and 2 mages. No warriors. This is cool. After battles is where the upgrade boards are. Oh, sorry. Oh, what a good boy. Yeah, Magar here. The Spar North?
Come here. Eat some meat.
No thanks. Think I just stole it for someone?
If the butcher wants Treviso to thrive, he needs to let sheep set free. He was my cousin!
Got Anton between us and our crows.
Let's make sure those Antom have a bad day.
Don't worry. Tear and Viago sent us.
You with Lucanus?
Yes! Kill them! Kill the Anton! They killed Garrett! They killed my cousin!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin. They... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
We don't mind if I mess with your brother's body for a second. Just gotta disturb recordings.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teir and Viago. Just follow the marks. The crow who dropped it off left marks for Dareth to follow.
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Let's go look.
Very serious. You're telling me I don't know how to swim. Wait, what do I do? Hello? Are you kidding? I can't move. What? What do I do? Are you kidding? Oh. Are you kidding? Are you so serious? Be so serious right now. That's so annoying. So I guess that's a bug. Or not a bug, but a oversight. Wow, hold on. Get down from there.
That's a crow marker. Real tricky to throw. That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
I'm a little confused, I'll admit. How did I end up here?
Another mark this way.
Wow. Even during an occupation, the market is still pretty busy.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
Okay, that does not open.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanus, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune to demons.
Wow. This guy is
Here's
an
another
excellent
crow
drop
mark.
climber.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The butcher is making poison. Kamek.
Comic? That stuff gives you nightmares.
They got that fear gas from that.
Now with the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a Kamek master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We'll stop him there before this goes any further.
It's cool that they just got zip lines everywhere, like as a city. Like this is like a public form of transportation. No, there's no way it's just the crows using it. They're everywhere, and they're obvious. Oh, jeez. That scared me. I gotta save.
Boss, over here! Take them out, quick!
Oh my, and they're beating me up.
Nice work.
Thank you. I love when they compliment me.
We're in. Let's find the Kamek master.
The what, Master? Say it again.
I command that you fight, but above all,
You know what would be so crazy?
else I command.
Bro, they don't even care. That's crazy.
Targets ahead.
Ah!
Smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gift.
Okay. Can we say before you do that? Roads.
I am will made flesh. So much flesh.
What did they do to you?
Find the butcher denied. Come to me. Prove my word.
The crows are here to end your
Oh
threat.
dear.
Poisoner!
Poison. You face the gift of the gods!
Is that gonna go away, or... I'm not leaving the combat area. Fine. I didn't have to. I pressed R, but that wasn't fast enough. I don't know. I'm so scared right now. Everything's happening.
How is he even talking? He's completely blinded.
We'll ask questions after his
I tried to dodge out. This guy is insane.
Keep at it! We can't let this thing out!
Oh. Come on.
It's done. The coming master's dead.
That was crazy.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Maybe a book. The Butcher Rangers. Someone has stolen the comic I made for him. It does not. I do not know who taken, nor is it my concern. I called him to have the unit trader sitting investigate the matter. The Butcher was openly flapping his cape. Odd thing here, said I was changed. Let him find another comic master. I have fulfilled my role. The bats grab me another as a river of flesh.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to
My
know
suspicion is that it was someone royal.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They
Maybe this guy's the traitor.
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
Circus's charge admission. We did all that for free.
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
Ow.
We're defending Antiva.
The heck?
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
I've had about enough. A fellow crow died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
It's my home too.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
I actually don't think that blue is his color. But, this isn't super bad, so. Let's check out this codex. The Elven People, Elven Armory, and Teeming Crows. That's me. Hey, I recognize this art. Excellent art. Hey, are you using some old art? It's cool. It's excellent art, so I see why. Okay, I meant to check my journal. When Florence was doing Dragon Age Origins, he was like 17 to 18. He turned 18 during that journey. He didn't romance anyone, by the way. He did sleep with Zevran. And had a baby with Morrigan. But he didn't romance anyone. Because Alistair is street. Okay. And then for Hob, he was in like his mid-30s, I think. And then Florence was in his maybe mid-20s. For this guy, I'm actually not sure. I want to say late 20s, baby. What is getting on currently? Sure, let's do this one. Wait, can I go to the lighthouse and change my clothes? It's really interesting that I'm the leader and not Bev. I feel like she's way more qualified. I think they gave their reasoning. Namely, Barrick gave reasoning, and it was. What was I saying?
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
I forgot. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, Barrick's reasoning was that, like, I'm unpredictable, which is awful reasoning to make someone. Is this a door? It doesn't go anywhere. How's up your ball? Yeah, we've got two rogues, I think. Good to see you again, Casper.
Places between.
Attaboy. Lots of running around. Very fun. Very entertaining.
The spirits are returning.
Well, it's good, right?
Their home.
Hello. Mind if I... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to break your shop. Alright, good to know. Everyone just watched me commit suicide, no problem. Every time I suddenly start walking, it's because I hit caps lock, trying to run. My two favorite characters. Yeah. With these dumb little smile. You go, Morbius. Every demon has a spirit. Justice became, I think, vengeance.
Minrathis,
The heart of divinity.
I'm curious as to
Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back.
the good version of Spike.
Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst.
It might be
And you
courage
might just get by.
or
Did
perseverance.
the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look, well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
The name, the entrance. I have so many questions.
Most people do.
So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loose when we disrupted Solus's ritual. A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlathan, Demeter's Crossing.
There are venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
Relics? What kind?
We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
Hold on. I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
We don't know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it.
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick with me.
The relic the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
Sorry, do I know you?
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing in the Fade.
Harding said the Archon's Bally shot at you last time you were here. And now we're chasing a dangerous relic through the streets.
And people wonder why I never get sleep. Aha! The relic's pulling toward the Temple of Andraste.
Whoa.
We need another way in.
Right, on it.
We're breaking into a chantry?
We broke into a prison.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons, when you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Word got out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Bodies in the courtyard.
Stay sharp. Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
Definitely.
Ah.
It's demons. Is this the relic's work?
It's not a coincidence.
Everyone still alive?
Time to finish.
How do I do it?
The relic we're chasing, it's unstable.
Where it moves, chaos follows.
This isn't the only market left on the Veil. I can feel it. Find that, and we may get more. Couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know. Sure thing.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me. Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. All right. You know, I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
You get this job on the house.
All right, mage killer. Suit yourself. The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random one, just for fun.
Of course.
Almost there. Remnants ahead.
Markovicher? Damn. Ah, yes, I am. Suppose I had to fill the world. Ah! Oh, I thought it was falling.
Got it.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
Ah! Ugh.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Docktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you. Come on. This path will swing back
Like
to
Spider-Man.
the docks.
Ah! Oh. Snipers.
The longer that relic's in Docktown.
These are my neighbors. That relic won't stay in my town.
This city hasn't changed.
You spent time here?
Before, yes. For a while. Though not in Docktown.
Oh, you got the fancy targets.
Not very expensive.
Ah! My bad. I got E confused with F a lot.
We're getting closer. I'm on it.
Soon. The buyer. Meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn.
Nice, friend.
Not a chance.
Oh, looks like we have company.
Is everyone all right? Nev, you're back in the city.
Templar Rana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
Templar.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
I'd like to think so.
All right. If you have anything on the relic...
Thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev.
Get the feeling you two have stories.
And they all start like this.
With me annoying you? Harsh, but fair. Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Wait, where am I going? Hello, widow. Lad. I have no signet, lad.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Albin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Albin... a barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
Oh my.
We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Albin Bataris. Your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Albin's our buyer, and Divinatori. He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
We have our relic.
Divinatori don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop Venatori. This power.
Glow what? Impressive risen god. Can you control it?
We need to... The Venatori's power is on the rise. And this part's mine. I hear Venatori.
I might have questions for him. Rana, please check on me.
Wasn't expecting a fight.
Well, surprise.
You won't walk away from here!
More demons. All of them break loose.
They aren't leaving. You think I won't walk away from this?
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But red lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are.
My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. I
Oh, okay.
appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
This nerd? Must be like 14?
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to
Hi,
fix
pretty
this.
girl. Are you gonna sit in front of the screen? Yes, you are.
Damn it.
Good job. Yeah, you're blocking me from playing. Are you proud? You proud of yourself?
If we hadn't been there, how many people would be hurt? Bataris doesn't care.
No.
But you do.
Isn't that the rub?
So what now?
We stopped the demons. We got the relic and the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Alright, we'll talk to Ned then. Won't we? Let's talk to Ned. Hold up.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Want a Docktown? Oh. Wait, Legatus wants to talk and it's timed. Is he living here?
Ah, Rook.
I thought I'd give you time to settle in.
It's
Oh,
not
I'll
as
give
though
you
I
two
had
on your
much
sit,
to
Ollie.
unpack. All's well. I would kill for a decent cup of coffee, though.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Why was you ask that? Not today, he says.
You've got questions.
Not yet.
You might as well ask them.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
Did Biago ever consult with you before sending you on a contract?
The Argo would barely tell me what the job was beforehand. But I'm not the demon of Virantium.
Katerina was First Talon. You don't refuse a contract from the First Talon. Not if you're smart. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as...
Yeah.
I
The
owe you a
world.
debt, for one. In after
The world
a
is
year
at
in
stake.
hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
Now I gotta
I know
ask him how he got
you as a
captured. That's
specialist, but things
that's
are
an
rough.
awful thing to talk
I
about.
need everyone's help out.
Of course. I hate sitting idle. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
Whoa. Why do they have to put a heart on everything?
We should know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way.
Being told what he can't
Getting
do?
his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world? Except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Why are you standing like that right now? Are they?
I'm heading out to practice my new magic.
Are those clogs?
I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new ability.
Okay.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. There. Oh, God, damn it. Oh no!
Girl, that is so relatable.
Just breaking things.
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you break them, I mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out. But it keeps breaking, and I can't get my thoughts to line up.
You fixed the Illuvian, though.
The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
This stuff's thousands of years old. Nobody could figure it out right away. Also, what is it exactly?
It's the Nodus Dirthalin. The 8th.
So, what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenod. Or at least bits of
Sorry, I
them,
keep
which
skipping.
is
It's
more
just
than
that-
we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships.
me too,
Most
girl,
of the
me
people
too.
I've been with didn't care for it.
Oh,
And
girl.
I'm doing it. Again.
I've been known to ramble now and then. Sometimes I get ahead of my thoughts, and when I try to sort them out, they're all jumbled.
Right. And they're slippery and fast, and you can only catch some of them. Oh, I wish I
Yeah,
could catch
I
the
think you
thought
have
that would let me
ADHD.
fix this thing. I'll get back to it. Soon. But I think I need a break. Maybe take a nap, and I can finish later.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
This is boring.
Never
This is boring.
underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own Veil Jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Balara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Oh. Wait, Erlen? It's you? I don't know. What? Oh. That was scary for a second. Alright, I'm talking to everyone.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Oh, 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 sorry.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the ark.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue.
I'm just the assistant.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
We're into winter. And you're an elf. Wait, gift. Wait, go back. If it's a gift, then.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
I'm Hector. I watch the front. Make sure things are quiet.
Rook.
Good to meet you. Be careful out there.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Whoa. That was sick. I wish I could do that.
There. The wall carving you mentioned.
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Don't like the sound of that.
There's the problem.
We need to find the other boil.
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. That worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that...
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
The Venatori could have magic that protects them, or worse, they could be allied somehow.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day.
The
Oops.
Viper. Or
I'm sorry.
Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Venatori, we're close.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close. Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again.
ritual when I hear one, and I know they hate being interrupted.
Oh my goodness, just let me through.
They're summoning
Ridiculous.
Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them.
They're controlling Darkspawn.
Nice move.
That's all of the Darkspawn of Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing. Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps. This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
Veilguard?
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Veilguard? Is that how you pronounce it?
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You're
the
bad.
cult has its hooks deep in the city.
You're
Venatori
bad.
backers
Wait.
sit in the magisterium chambers. And now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have
Let me
to
just
get
Google
along
something
if
real
there's
quick.
any chance of surviving this.
May.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing here?
You're not
I promised
bad.
you'd lay low.
You're
Tried
good.
it,
You're
didn't much
excellent.
care for it.
Hi. I'm a big fan. Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous.
I was gonna say you should be the Inquisitor, but of course you found him already.
Rook's helping us with it. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The first warden.
Let's hope
What's the
we
first
actually get
warden?
some help
Is
with
it
the blight.
Alistair?
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help
It
again.
can't be Alistair. They don't know if our world state has him or not. That was amazing. I met Mevaris? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Mevaris? I met her, is the point. That's so exciting.
Have you heard the rumor about a new Venatori spot somewhere uptown?
So, hiring the demon
Hey
of
there, boy.
Virandium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathous, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins.
Oh.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An upstart assassin whose grandstanding against the Antarm attracted too much attention. Sounds brazen, even for an Antivan crow.
I saw a perfect opportunity to ambush the Antarm. If the Talons wanted me to stick to their plan, they should have told me about it.
So I'm interested in hearing how an Antivan killer for hire unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, 2 Elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elganan and Gillenane. They're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
What?
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming, and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your
I'm not saying anything, but
conspiracy
Florence would
I
not
suggest
side
you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
That's not
Everyone
you.
knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone,
so
you
red
say?
right now.
Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions.
Sure.
I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens over this?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the
Dorian.
Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens
Dorian,
with any more
stay.
of your nonsense.
Do not ever clear me. Who are you? I'm so sorry. I know you don't even know
He
me,
seems
but-
upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Dorian
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
What friend?
Mayvaris Talani.
Oh, yes,
Of the
Mayvaris,
Shadow
of course.
Dragons.
Thank
The
you,
very
man.
same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mayvaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mayvaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Yippee! 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 I'm gonna steal you. That's psycho.
Only the veil stood between us and a world
My
of
heart
blighted
still.
darkness.
Stop.
But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle.
Dorian,
they had to turn that trickle into a flood.
Light. Stars in my sky.
Solus's dagger to rip open the Fae.
The things I would
Some
do
foolish mortal had taken it.
Anything.
So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight.
Can I just get
just a
crumb?
matter of time.
It's the crumb of Dorian Inquisitor content, please. Just mention the Inquisitor. And how he's been visiting.
I need to talk to Varric.
He's more, I guess, refined, less juvenile a bit. With his hair choices. I'm sure it was deliberate.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have. Plenty, ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the Deep Roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Wouldn't it be crazy if that was 4 instead of Daniel? That would be crazy because there's no way it's canon, but maybe it's canon for my story.
So, Scout Harding closed now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Well, just her for the most part. I mean, you know, look at us. Close too.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
To other shores.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
Darkspawn. Let's clear them out. If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
The gods want this place. They do not care how they defile it.
No footprints and oh. Wait. Oh, why is it sad? And why does it look like a Muppet? I'll only take one? Okay, well, let's not take the page. Sorry, Yev. to want as diverse a party as possible.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Dragon?
Your distraction
Over.
worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan.
Are you Orlesian?
Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine,
It is French.
Evka, you look
Orlesian.
well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
And they're all true.
And you want what from us?
The elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
you believe me?
That the elven gods are here, and... it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's... altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
They left the fire burning.
Were they ambushed?
Griffin? They were said to be extinct, you know. But then, I believe something in Inquisition implied that they were... Hey, boy! Oh, there! Trying to hunt me, silly girl.
Easy, boy.
Boy, silly boy. I like your strides.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
We don't smell that bad. It's the 10.
Blight? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Okay. Maybe you should try to keep up.
Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to
They
think
were,
that.
basically.
That's why we're training in the
What?
middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead. He spotted something.
Hold on. Or just jump over the cactus.
Over there. Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
How do we get up that?
The Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
A useful trick. Did you teach him?
No, Lance and Remy. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them. Yeah. Hold up.
We are so cool. It's actually crazy how cool we are.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember? A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan. Does it mean something?
It's Elven for arrow. Elby grows into it.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloom Howler. It's going after the other Griffins.
More Griffins?
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Rook, you've got Darkspawn.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
That cannot be good.
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
Oh
the
my
Wardens
goodness.
told you this?
I told them that your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
What does this Darkspawn want with Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Oh, wait. Treasure! That is much. Much. Oh.
That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lance. I want this thing's head on a pike.
What is that?
Meet the gloom.
A revenant? Oh. Ah, they're like zombies. The Walking Dead.
Everything's wrong.
Oh. Hey there, buddy. Hey, you'll be alright, okay? Take it there. Damn it, you can't set them free?
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. Heads up. We got one more dark spot. Mean looking.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins. They're up there.
You mind if I? There we go. Attaboy.
Their blood is mine.
So it can't
Ma'am.
talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
Yes,
And
you will.
I'll collect, Warden.
What
on
are you?
both of you.
Both? There's 3 of us. What do you mean?
Yeah? Let's give it a go.
Your time will come.
My time will what? Hey, put those griffins down.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get your friends, unless they get turned into blight. Oh.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis.
That
monster just took 12 of them.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Well, we'll save them.
We could help get them back.
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter.
Our help for yours.
For the blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
The first warden is wasting time treating this like any other blight. We can't wait for him to take action.
Going against Weishaupt's orders?
I don't have a choice. There are powerful mages behind all this, and we have to hunt them down.
Well,
hey.
You did save Hassan back there. So you know
trying to eat my microphone.
And if you can help
I'm
get
trying
the
to
other
stop her.
griffins back.
Girl, you're the mad griffin.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends. So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice... What's wrong?
A lot. The Viper just sent word. Mirathus is under attack by a blighted dragon.
Has to be the one we saw at Demeter's Crossing.
Well, one
There's
of them has to be.
multiple?
What do you mean, one of them?
Taya also got in touch. Another dragon is attacking
Oh,
Treviso
my.
too.
Mierda.
You got back just in time.
All right. What do we know?
2 dragons at once has to be the gods behind it.
Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. Our people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathous to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Have we been able to...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
I'm going to Tevinter, bro.
What's our move,
And no
Rook?
offense. I hope y'all survive, though.
We help Nev in Minrathous.
But the Treviso civilians...
I know.
I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's going to get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso, see if you can help the Carnis get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathous.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Yeah, I'm thinking Dapperin. Dapperin? Whoa. That was an intense card. Oh, Nev is coming. Okay, well, I'm thinking Dapperin. Might be just double check some things, though.
Dragons circling the Anderalis grounds. Gotta hurry.
Where? Where'd he go?
Watch out!
What?
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
No time to waste. We need to find Nev.
They mean to stop us. Your lord demands death.
I'm trying to do the mind blast, but it won't. Sorry, Rogue. Sorry. How do I get there? I gotta look before I jump more often.
Rook, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right. Let's see if I can get its attention.
Oh, yeah.
Chaos, decay, past in ruin, and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
I'm not a servo of the Dreadwolf.
Thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
She's blighted. There's a strange feeling to it. The gods.
I don't know if it's...
Oh, that's unexpected. What should we do?
Well, we came to them.
Anyways, I was saying, anyways, I was saying that, I don't know if it's like actual proper lore or just a theory, but Gillidan... basically did a lot of experimenting. They made the Gnari, I believe, is by combining. What? Can I get a break? By combining elves and dragons. And the Hala by combining elves and deer. And my theory, there's nothing about this, but I think it's funny, is they made humans by combining elves and monkeys. Seriously? She's giving it up? Crow, can I get my potion, please?
But it's wounded.
We were so close. I know we can beat that thing. If only we were faster. Or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way.
Lucanus, yes. I mean, we handled this pretty easily, so can I expect that you guys handled that one a little easier? Not quite as easily. I mean...
We chased away the dragon in Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals.
And while this was happening, you chased a dragon out of Tevinter instead of the one attacking your own city.
These are our people, Rook. I returned to find them suffering under the Antam, and now? They rampage in the aftermath while blight chokes our city. Tell me you don't want blood for this.
Iago, Lucanus, I'm so...
Don't, Rook. Just don't. We'll be lucky if the blight doesn't spread. You know Treviso was never built to withstand something like this.
There is a reason I keep telling you to stop and think, Rook.
So why act like one more crow could have done anything?
Because you always think of something.
Are you kidding? This is not on me. Are you kidding?
You always do. Except this time.
Perhaps someone should have strangled these gods long ago. But I do not care for what could have happened while this city bleeds. And I would rather have Rook's help than not. Wouldn't you?
What I want does not matter. Better to focus on what Treviso needs.
Lucanus, you know I'll do whatever I can for you.
No, Rook. I don't. And I don't have the heart for anything but helping Treviso. I'm done. I'll find you when I can be spared. Don't wait for me.
All right.
All right.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
That just feels awful. Yeah, I've got to help out where I can here. After what happened, I have to make up for it.
I grew up running around this city. With the Blight. I don't even recognize the
I
streets.
did grow up here. Okay.
It's been a while
I'm
since I was in Tevinter, but I remember you. I was chasing a rageling, and you were after...
The Voldorma job?
Is that what you call it? I call it a mess.
Then joining this team, it'll be just like old times.
Oh, hey there. I meant to jump on. Get back there. Oh, bad he's around. Cone rat. Oh my.
But Veil...
It's a tunnel. I remember. What exactly?
They don't remember.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the I am, we are this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Okay, whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words, something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for...
Anytime. That's...
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I'm
pretty sure he wants meat.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Even for a Griffin, it has to be hard losing your brothers and sisters.
They're a talkative bunch, always squawking at each other. Maybe it means something? Lancet and Remy would know what to do. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Doesn't seem right that they go extinct twice.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You sure you'll have time to help? You've got a lot on your plate. Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
I keep bringing his name as Darwin. What? Sir, why do you have skulls? Not to mention, how did you get the skulls in there? They don't fit the boat.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
Solus lived here. The Dreadwolf. It was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely
I don't
keep
think
the
that's
holidays.
polite to ask.
It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timidter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
Are you like
That was a
obsessed
hit
with this?
piece.
That tells me you're a big enough name to have enemies.
No, but the Magister was. Some Docktown nobody gets involved with his case. That's good gossip. They forgot my name in a week. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
These papers are from Minrathous, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die.
Wait, that's not good. But Lara.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
One company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
I like them. We're going to go out on a date. I'll have a good for you, Ned.
Look who's thoughtful.
Dinner problem? I do think of you often. At night, when I'm alone. But in a weird way. In a lonely way. Oh, I guess that is a weird pain. Never mind.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
You got it right. I will keep an eye on Lucana. Although, I wouldn't say we're friends so much. I think I don't. He lost some faith. Oh my. What? Try that.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganan and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
Your goal was to destroy this.
I believe your goal,
human,
like you said, was to transfer the
Dorian,
gods to a better
everyone,
prison.
but yours,
the one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, on making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am, as I have always been, a man, all too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Huh, I think that means I'm growing on it. Nice. I like Solus, really. I like this original design a lot better, but...
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathas, that's for sure.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured, and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We can't forget the second dragon
I know the
in
Inquisitor is
Treviso.
kind of like a dragon hunter.
We
I mean,
should
that's the
see how
Inquisitor
we
can
can
kill all
help,
the dragons, so...
but
just saying.
we're without
I didn't think
Lucanus
that
until he's
plus
done
5.
helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him?
Eh.
All right, then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
Bro, show us got the
And I've
Inquisitor.
been
Just
corresponding
get him.
with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert
Valar,
immediately.
You are
See,
so
Rook?
mean.
Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Am I crazy or I have the hottest person? Are you kidding me? Take command. I've got strong morals. I'm so heroic. Not to mention, devastatingly handsome. Hell, yeah. Everyone wants to talk to me. I'm so popular.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Yes. What am I doing right now? What quest? Help Harding practice her. Yeah, okay. Might as well take Nevin. Dabrit. Dame. Dab. 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 There I go, pressing caps lock again, because I'm used to that being spring.
Wait. Lyrium daggers. Vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Those voices?
That's not good. How do you do, Casper? Everything good there?
The deeper currents.
That scent. Can't place it.
For a moment, it smelled like Docktown after it rains.
Could be magic from the ancient elves. The Anton. Here.
Bro, get over here. What are you doing? Well. Seems like they're fighting each other, so that's just fun. Never mind. Go in.
Now there's a nice shot.
First the Crossroads Guardians, now the Anton. Stay alert.
Made it through that one. So the Wardens uncover a journal. It leads to a clutch of griffin eggs, and the damn things hatch.
Is there a question in there?
Usually there would be. Guess I'm still stunned.
Come on. You must have seen Stranger.
Sure. I wish I'd seen that.
I'm not in combat. Oh, I guess I... Those deep stoppers.
This should be perfect. It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Maybe if I see more of this stone magic, it'll seem less weird.
This is all new to me too, you know. Come on.
Being able to move the terrain's gonna be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high, for good vantage.
Let's try it out, for practice.
All right. Oh, awkward. Why are you just standing there?
Do you want me to turn around, give you two some privacy?
But I did it before, when we were fighting Darkspawn.
We were in danger, maybe that helped.
So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
Maybe you could think about how your abilities protect us.
Instinct. Protection. Shield myself. Shield others. If I had this magic before, I could have...
Could have done a lot of things. Got it.
I could have protected the people who matter.
I'm here for you if you want to, Ven.
I didn't...
And make us both miserable? Let's not.
Listen, I didn't mean that in a flirtatious way. So you gotta stop
Being
giving me
around
those
you
hard...
makes me feel lighter somehow.
Not sure I have anything to do with it, but hey, it's good to be useful.
I hope so.
Oh?
I mean...
Sorry, what did that mean?
Getting stuff off high shelves.
Sorry.
Right. Are you blushing?
I didn't mean to flirt with you, I'm
No.
sorry.
I mean, yeah. You try moving rocks with your mind. I mean, I should go practice more. Shouldn't I? I should.
That was cute, but hey, I'm not trying to romance you. But that was cute. That was cute.
I wonder what's up there. Think you could find us a route?
Maybe. I'll take a look.
Oops, sorry. Have to jump for some reason. Oops, sorry. And I guess I gotta tell you to do it again.
Heard ya.
I bet you could move this to give us something to climb on. Well done. Let's find another rock for you to practice.
The multitudes called out, finding solace in each other.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Just came to me.
That's actually kind of concerning.
Think you could clear a path for us?
Oh, sorry, that didn't do anything.
You got it.
Look at that. You're getting good. Want to try another one?
Why not?
I had to do all those buttons every time.
This is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now.
Oh, don't say that. They're gonna make us fight.
So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate.
How do you... I'm just gonna assume you're a nerd
that
about
one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic.
That's a good question.
Sorry. Just thinking
No,
out
because I'm
loud.
curious too now.
Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean.
Look, the abilities are still strange, but at least you're learning to control them.
Oh, absolutely.
Ah.
What was that?
Someone's in trouble.
Oh, sorry.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone. Anyone out?
We're here, we're coming.
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
I can't move.
Hold on.
Hey, wait,
Up
we're
over
on
there.
our way.
I bet that's where he is.
Oh my gosh, you're just hanging there. Hold on.
How about if you move this rock? There he is. Let's hurry.
I'm always falling.
Easy.
Maker.
What
I
happened?
thought I was dead for sure.
How are you feeling? How's the leg?
Broken, I think. But I'm alive. And I'm grateful for that. The rocks. How did you do that?
Magic, obviously. Whoa, 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 whoa. Harding? Are you okay? You're... Harding?
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
It might be the heartbeat.
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety, and then we'll talk. Ugh. Okay.
Chance? Got rid of the blight in the streets. But we also found this crow pendant on a darkspawn.
Is that... This was Ayers, our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. That darkspawn you fought must have been... May she rest. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another wayward crow.
Who is it?
Fletcher, our provider of fine goods, is also missing. They were sending me reports of Antom movements. Despite this blight, our invaders are planning something. Here are Fletcher's roots. If the blight found them, they deserve a clean end, like any crow.
It's Fletcher.
Ah. Go.
Make it hurt. We should check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher.
What body? I pulverized it.
A sealed tube with notes and code. We should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's in. Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
Fletcher
Are you
also
sick,
had
Chance?
these notes.
Are you sick? Keep coughing.
Always scrupulous. If this is information on the Antom...
Are you alright?
Merely a cold. Thank you, my friends. I must now think and figure out what the Antom are plotting.
What am I doing? I forgot. Ah, yes, I'm here to do quests. You said they were quests. Here we are. Oh, and I'm meant to meet her. I forgot.
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through.
My uncle once saw the
Okay, this was not the right direction.
from the water.
Let's pretend that I am not an idiot.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varret too, right here in Docktown.
Do you miss Minrathous?
The Alluvium makes it easy to get to.
That's not an answer.
Look, I know what Minrathous is.
But it's home.
It doesn't let go easy. I'll give it that. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials, too. All right, let's go.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
We'll take a paper. Thanks.
Right here.
Drummer in the palace? Is the Archon keeping secrets? Questions arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled into baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to show my readers that rumors of cult influence in palace affairs are false.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
More than one person.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
Myth or man, stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Minrathous, while some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he was one man or many. Increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Docktown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcome his presence.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's
another rebellion.
Easier.
Here's what we know.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
One paper. Thanks.
Hope for the anti-slavery movement. Whispers of successful rebellion in Marnuspal have reached Minrathous streets. In light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium, the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing the fight in our capital. A fight in our capital.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
You've got a good eye. I was starting to think my... Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
This is a scam. This
You
is a
won't
blatant
find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev. Alec?
Say your little brother or
if
something.
you say it's, thanks. I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Nice how you used it. No.
Rook. And not unless you deal in poison.
Me? You got the wrong guy. Although I could get you a name. What about you, Nev? You're not here for poison.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate? Personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right. Come on. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
Can you trust your neighbor, a loved one, even yourself? The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher than we even suspected. But who else is under their sway? What more they can can they do? Our eyes are open.
A series of chalk symbols was found in the rocks along the shoreline, along with the words, "The storm approaches." There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble rider found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea?
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
Secret research at the Circle. What they're covering up. No translation of the Catacombs tablets. Our former mistranslation had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to cats? Feline leads in major cases. Snake people among us.
What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that's how you stay out of trouble.
No. But it's the best shot you've got.
Oh, can I... Thank you. No destruction of city property this time. Oh.
The latest chapter is here.
We'll take one.
What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? And do they truly want to? Read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife, right here.
One of Belle's cereals. Great. You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Docktown.
Thanks.
Get it here.
The makings of a scandalous love affair. Was that a prominent Circle mage at the Silver Coin? The same Circle mage known to frequent Docktown's moor. Interesting betting rings. And who was their mysterious friend? When I have answers, Steel Reader, you will too.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Yippee. 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 We're going to go get dinner together. I think she likes me.
Huh?
I think we're friends, at the very least.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You!
Yippee.
This fish won't eat itself.
That does look good. Or it would if I ate fish. I actually don't.
Said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah. It's always something.
This does look good. We look so good together, to be honest. Sorry.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. I think I'd learn.
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little head over heels, but listen, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. Listen, I have to get all the companions before I make a decision. Oh, I'm at the... Alright, I think that's a good spot to end this recording because we did just about reach the 4-hour mark. I'm sure I'll trim it down for the final video, but yeah, bye.